Hi, my name is Don Elmi. I am an adult with Asperger's syndrome, a very mild form of autism spectrum disorder. And I wanted to make this video as my contribution to spreading autism awareness. I was diagnosed when I was 4 years old back in December 6th, 1996, a little over 25 years ago. And back when I was diagnosed, this was during a time when people didn't really know that much about autism. This isn't like today where we have it advertised everywhere and organizations that help spread the awareness of it. And because of that, my parents never even heard of autism until my diagnosis. And to say the very least, they were very concerned, worried, not knowing what kind of future I would have. And because I was having all sorts of things going on, like sensory issues, not being able to understand positive social behavior, and having repetitive behaviors. And, there were all sorts of things that were going on. But slowly I started to show them and my whole community that people with autism can grow up to do amazing things. I've been studying film since I was 5 years old when my parents had Jaws on TV. Yeah, not the sort of thing I recommend for every 5-year-old, but unlike most 5-year-olds, instead of being terrified of it, I was fascinated by it. And when I began to look into film, that's when everybody noticed this very interesting skill that I have. I can remember any film that I've seen or read about, and I've just been absorbing any film. I've built up a whole lot of facts up here, things that I remember, I can never forget. When it comes to movies I've seen, the years they were released, the people that made it, the achievements that they made, there's all kinds of trivia questions that people sometimes give me, what was the first film to ever make $100 million in box office during its opening weekend? Spider-Man. How many films have won 11 Oscars? 3. Ben-Hur, Titanic, and Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. And, well, you get the idea. As I aged, when I was during my teenage years, something very incredible happened. I started to slowly show signs of self-awareness, actually starting to understand what was going on around me, and it took quite a while for social skills to start building up, being able to try to relate to other people's conversations and not just talk about film and talk about my personal interests, because that's what I did during my childhood. And I could actually have interactions with people. I can actually have a strong social life. I don't know the whole an entire explanation as to how that even happened, but it's not like I just woke up one morning and just was like, hey, I'm actually seeing the world for what it really is. I'm functioning. It's a lot more complicated than that. So when I studied at Western Kentucky University, I of course pursued the film in there because they had an amazing film program, and it's the school where legendary horror film director John Carpenter had attended. And because he was responsible, he made 2 of my favorite horror films, The Thing and Halloween. So I'm thinking, wow, so I'm getting the same film education as the man who created Michael Myers. And during my time at the university, right when I set foot there, met some guys who wanted me to come to their house and meet some people, and found out that it was a fraternity, Delta Tau Delta. And didn't take long for me to decide I want to join these guys. And I ended up becoming the first autistic member of Delta Tau Delta's Epsilon Xi chapter in the Southern Division. And and they gave me the nickname that has stuck with me since, Delta Don. That's what they call me. And while at the university, I experienced just about all the great things there, the studies, the frat life, and just being able to social and learning, just slowly building up some social skills and just building up skills that I would need as an adult. Because when you're there, you're all the way down in Kentucky, living on your own. You just have to, it's what teaches you how to become an adult. That's what I loved about the university. And I'm just thinking, I've been achieving just all sorts of things that people would have thought 20 years ago would have been impossible for me. Achieving university education, having a full-time job, having my own condo, and yeah, I'm showing that many people out there that people with autism, it doesn't matter if you were born autistic or not, there is hope for you. You can still achieve great things in life. And I also have a younger cousin who is also autistic, Mitch. Mitch, he was diagnosed with autism like at a very young age, like I was. And I'm doing this video also for him because I wanted to show him that there is hope for him and that no one should ever have to tell him different. And yeah, he's always looked up to me. I've always been his hero. And he's a hero to me too with everything he's been achieving lately. He's completed high school, he's swimming and hockey, showing me that even that his disability won't hold him back from doing everything that he loves. Just like I don't let my condition hold me back from the things that I love doing. But people didn't think I would make it as far past high school. People didn't know if I would even be able to complete high school. Well, not only have I completed high school, during that time I decided high school was just not enough for me. Not for this kid. I took my education further, went to the university, got a bachelor's degree in film, and just have been using the skills that I've learned there ever since. That's one of the things I love about education. You just can never have enough of it. Even today, I'm still learning new things now that I've become self-aware. Yeah, because the thing is, now that I've become self-aware, I've been able to actually channel my focus onto more than just a handful of subjects such as film. I've been able to actually learn all sorts of new skills and just understand the world around me. And, but then just taking up new hobbies such as guitar play. And taking up all sorts of new hobbies like, cooking and video editing, which I've been doing plenty of for this YouTube channel. And I love getting out there and just experiencing new things, going out with my friends to new places. And there are a few occasions where I end up trying some pretty crazy stuff.
Ball python.
He's got a sticker for it. Look, it's going to give you a sticker. This one?
Exotic animals are just the best.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking, and no, I'm not crazy. I'm just not afraid of snakes. I love reptiles. People with autism do end up growing up to contribute great things to society. Like, there's all sorts of people like one of the recently Elon Musk actually confirmed that he has Asperger's syndrome just like me, and I was not surprised. I thought, this man has exhibited a unique level of intelligence, unique abilities, in terms of technology and space travel, among other things, what he contributed. And let's see. Anthony Hopkins confirmed that he was autistic, and then there were others such as Dan Aykroyd, who, from one of the original SNL cast members, who went on to other great works like The Blues Brothers and also Ghostbusters, which he had co-written with the late Harold Ramis. One of my favorite examples of people like using their tendencies to end up contributing greatly to the world is the creator of Pokemon, Satoshi Tajiri. Yes, the creator of Pokemon is autistic. When he was a kid, he loved collecting insects. He just, it was just like he had a compulsive need to always find them and just scoop them and collect them. Yeah, and so he created a video game that focused on collecting animals. In this case, Pokemon, short for Pocket Monster. Because, you catch them in Pokeballs, fit in your pocket, Pocket Monster. And this, of course, led to one of the biggest pop culture crazes of the 90s with, not just the video games, but also the trading card collection, the toys, and also the anime TV series that's still going on after over 25 years now. I feel old now. So, and just think, all of that originated from an autistic little boy who was just collecting insects, thinking he's just got to catch them all. And I also should mention, as I work with film, I do have one of my best friends is my film partner, Nick Millet, who also has Asperger's syndrome like I do, and also is into film, especially horror. We're both big horror fans. And me and him have been working together on film projects and also movie reviews for my channel. And so the shark manages to follow them all the way up from a New York island down to the Bahamas in a day. In just one day.
It just doesn't make any sense at all. It's like the shark defined the laws of speed. Like it just transported itself from one place to another, or just went Zoom. Yeah.
We had a lot of fun nitpicking that film. So far on my channel, I've mostly been doing some reaction videos of primarily movie trailers, music videos, and I've been taking requests for all sorts of different content that my subscribers send me. And as I've been doing these videos, I've been built up a following, almost 5,000 subscribers, and I've recently passed 1 million views overall on my channel. I just never thought I'd make it this far, to think I just built all this from nothing. I do this for Mitch, for all the kids with autism out there, showing them that they do have what it takes to lead a great life. Nothing should ever hold them back. Not the way they were born, not what people think of them, nothing. There is hope for them. They do have a chance. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm Don Elmi. Good night.